News 12 this morning. Coverage you can count on.
We continue our coverage on the economy this morning with our Dollars and Cents segment. And joining us this morning to talk money is financial advisor Tommy Williams of Williams Financial. Good morning.
Good morning.
Always a pleasure to have you with us and your insight as well. First, tell us what's new with you. How are things going on the national front?
Well, we're getting a lot of press with some of the other networks, CNBC, and Fox, but it's never like being here at KSLA.
Of course
at
not.
6:20 in the morning.
With our third cup of coffee into the morning.
Exactly.
But, you know, we first addressed this yesterday with President Obama's speech. It is 1 year ago today that Lehman Brothers failed. I guess just take us back. Because the impact of this was very far-reaching.
Yes, it was sort of like the shot heard around the world. It was like the end of the world as we knew it. 9/11, Katrina, in a financial way. The message there, though, Naja, I think, is that things are never as bad as they seem.
Really?
And they're never as good as they seem.
Okay, I believe that.
It's a fact, and the world did not end that day, though it felt like it might.
Yeah.
And it continued to get worse from that day through March the 9th in terms of the stock market. But I think that there's an emotional overreaction that we as humans take, and all the market and the economy is a large group of people and actions and decisions that people make. And so if we could all sit back and be unemotional, which we can't.
It's hard to do when you're talking about somebody's money.
Yeah, we're talking about our life savings and the major institutions that we've known all of our lives that have disappeared.
Right.
And so when things change like that, we think, oh my gosh, life as we once knew it no longer in America will exist. Well, that's not true. America's a vibrant country, and
so we're going to be all right.
We're a resilient people. We really are.
So when are we going to actually start seeing things visibly turn around?
Well, I think that we're seeing that already, and of course our Federal Reserve Chairman has this little saying, little green shoots, you know, where things are getting less bad. And I think it's time that we develop roots and actually bear fruit and see the economy with gross domestic product, or the measurements of the economy, being very positive. We're seeing that, but we've got to see a lot more. And we've still got a lot of things to get out of the woods here. Next year, some major loans are going to be rolled over with banks, so there's still a banking concern. But for those of us in the Architects, things look a lot better. The market's back up, and just the awareness that life as we once knew it is not over.
Specifically, how in the Architects, how were we affected compared to the national front? Oh,
I was in California Labor Day, been up in New York and different places, and we're in really, really good shape here. We didn't have a big boom here, so we didn't have a big bust, but everybody's 401k, everybody's investments in mutual funds and stocks and things of that nature, everybody was treated around the nation, around the world for that matter, similarly. But we're pretty well insulated in Houston and Shreveport, Dallas, in this part of the country from the really bad situations. On Rodeo Drive, about every fourth, fifth shop has a for lease sign on it in Beverly Hills.
That's why I shop online.
I tell you, there are bargains out there.
Thanks so much, Tommy.
Good to be here.
Always a pleasure to have you on.